Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I would like to present you a new Muslim from Austria. She is Cornelia Kofman or Jasmine. And engineer Zafir Youssef will present you this interview.
How are you, Cornelia? Now, can you tell us when did you revert to Islam? When was the beginning of your reverting to Islam?
Exactly, practicing to be a Muslim was this summertime, but I converted last year in Cairo. But the wish to become Muslim, goes back a long time ago. It was 1984 when I was flying to India the first time via Karachi. And that time I have been also for 1 month during Ramadan in Kashmir, and this was the first time when I was listening the Muslim prayer, and I like it so much that from that time on I was starting to study about Islam. And on my flight back via Karachi again, I have seen the first time in a hotel Holy Quran, and in Arabic and in English, and I opened it and I was thinking I would like to know more what is written in it. So and that time something was starting to change, but I did not know that one day I will convert into Islam.
You see, it's in the midst of talking about terrorism and how Islam is not a religion for peace, it's kind of weird when you find someone that is going across the flood and basically converting to Islam. What exactly that triggered this decision?
I don't know how. Somehow God said to me, don't waste your time anymore, your life anymore. Be focused on your work, on your profession, and on your visions. And start to pray. I will guide you. It was like I have got the message from and inspiration from Allah. And from that moment when I start to pray continuously, I feel that something is changing in my life. I was becoming more peaceful, and I was I had more trust in what I was doing and what I do, and I was always, when I also was studying Islam in a previous time and traveling in India, around India and other countries, I have seen that Islam means peace. I mean, the people are living peaceful with each other, and especially in India, I have seen that also in most parts of India, people live peaceful with each other, whatever religion they have. But the meaning of Islam these days is to live in peace with yourself, and also to live in peace with the neighbors, with everybody around you. I don't believe all those news that we see in the medias, because this could not be Islam. Islam is not violence, is not war, is not treating bad other people. I think Islam is to live peaceful on this earth.
You have said that Islam has changed your life. Can you tell us on a personal level what kind of change? Like, did it change you personally, your work environment, your thoughts?
Not my work, but my daily life. I mean, before I went often outside with my friends, and also I was in bars, I was smoking cigarettes, and I was drinking also alcohol and those things. Not all the time, because when I started with yoga, I must tell I was practicing Hinduism a couple of years. I stopped all those things, because I started with Hatha Yoga, that I also do now, because it is good for the body, for health, for spirit, for everything. But the daily rituals in Islam gives me a kind of how to say, peace, not only peace, also a way, a direction. And from prayer to prayer, I trust more and more in Allah, and I trust in this, what I have to do in my work as an artist, because I think artists these days, they have a great responsibility to work through art, especially through photography, multimedia, and the new mediums, because as we know, in the news we hear only about bad situations in the world, but I think it is time to show positive things, because positive thoughts will transform also the thinking of human being.
As a professional photographer, how did you reflect your Islamic new life into your career? We know that you are you give a lot of interest to water, for example. So how did that mingle together and work together in your new life?
I think that every form is coming from God, but in the beginning from water, and water is the most important source worldwide. This is a thematic that we should focus on it, because it will be the future for our children. And more efforts we can do, and more we can organize, and more actions we can realize in peace with each other, more we can help us for the future of our children. So my thematic on water started also with my pilgrimages to the Ganga sources, and I have done a book. It is not published yet, but it is ready. It is about the Ganga River, about the mythology, the history about the Ganga River in India. And when I started to come to Egypt 2006 to organize some exhibitions with the help of the Egyptian government and my embassy, then I was thinking about the Nile River also, and I was thinking it would be interesting to go to the source of the Nile as well, and to make a documentation maybe one day about the Nile River, because also the Nile River is an important river in this area, in this zone. The Nile River is flowing through 3 countries.
Much more, actually.
And it would be great if it could be taken care about this river. And therefore I think any actions on any level will be bring success in keeping clean the river and drinking water.
So now that you are in Egypt, what are your plans?
I try to organize workshops about how to bring awareness about the water resources to the people. It is water culture workshops, multimedia and visual art workshops with international and national artists, especially from the section photography, film, documentation, web design, to work together 2011, inshallah, with the help of the government, embassies and NGO organizations, to work out a material for public relations. I mean public relations, for example, film spots or photo material for NGO organizations for their homepages, and all those kind of material that we would need to bring awareness about water resources to the people.
Okay, now here at Arab Environmental Association, we are very happy to have you with us, and we hope to work with you on your projects in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you. That's great. Thank you.